Ever since I mentioned the Aquarian super pads here on the channel, I have gotten constant phone calls and emails here at the studio asking about things like how do they work, how loud are they? So this is to clear up all of those questions. Before we start this, I'm not getting paid, I don't make any money off of this. I'm simply telling you about a product that I really love. I would call this a product review, but you review products and you give pros and cons. I don't have anything bad to say about these things. I love playing on these super pads. But what exactly are they? They are a drum muffling system, so they allow for you to practice silently. Well, as silent as a drummer can get. They're pretty simple. They have a no-slip surface on the back. They have a mesh surface on the front that feels very much like a real drum. They have a tab that you pull it off of your drum, and then they have a gasket around the side that seals around your drum. Well, let's get to a couple of questions that I've had emailed as well as called in. This is out of all the products over the years that I've kind of reviewed or told you about, this is the one that people are calling and emailing about the most. So let's get some basic, like how does it work out of the way. It's essentially just a pad, and what it does is it's going to nest over your drum. So the pad is about this thin. It's got a non-slip backing, and you just nest it over your drum. Inside your drum, I should say, and then you press down to activate the gasket. Some of you have asked, does it matter if there's mic clips on there? I found that the rubber gasket around the edges seals just fine around those mic clips as well. To take it off, there's a little tab here, and you can just pull the tab, little tab at the top here. You just pull that tab and it lifts right out of there. And you can see it's a little tough. You don't want to pull by the gasket because that'll ruin the gasket. But that's essentially it. You just put them on the drums. There's one that goes on the kick drum. There's a couple of clips that mount it to the kick drum, and you're ready to go. Now about the snare drum, this is the thing I love about this the most, is the snare, because you can get really soft snare sounds and you can get really loud snare sounds, well, as loud as a mute pad will let you. But you also get the touch and the feel, and so if you actually loosen your snares a bit, you're going to get more of that snare sound. I keep a pretty loose snare sound on my snares here in the studio, and so I get a real gushy, nice sound. So you can practice your rudiments on it. You can practice your buzz rolls on this thing. If you turn the snares off, it sounds just like any of your other toms. I'm going to demonstrate just a little bit about how each one sounds. As you can hear, each drum has its own individual tone, which is usually something that we lose whenever we go to pads. That's what has me so excited about these things. I actually find myself practicing on them rather than practicing the acoustic drums sometimes, because I can focus on the attack, I can focus on the accuracy and the consistency without the tone of the drum getting in the way that much. I still hear a tone, still hear my snare sound, so I'm still hearing some tone, but a lot of the ring and the loudness is taken out so that I can really concentrate and my ears aren't getting as fatigued as they usually get. Now, it's one thing for somebody to sit in a studio where all the sounds are dialed in, you have soundproofing and sound treatment and tell you how great something sounds. It's another thing to take it to the streets. We're gonna take it to the streets. When I was at the house this morning, I had the hotness going in my practice room, closed the door, and I took my GoPro and I just filmed different areas of the house to give you like a real look at what it would sound like in your house. Try not to get distracted by her drumming prowess, and let's concentrate on how loud it is around the different areas of the house. All right, so I'm gonna Blair Witch Project this thing. We got the hotness in there playing some, sounds like some Tony Williams or I don't know, but there's nothing special about my practice room in my house. There's nothing special about it. This door is just a regular door, so we're just right outside the door, and this is how loud it is. Now I'm in the bathroom. It actually shares a wall with my practice room. What do you hear? It's like some Weckl-inspired Steve Gadd type of Bonham thing she's doing in there. Now I'm in the kitchen, which is on the same floor as the practice room. It's just about 20 feet away. Let's see what we hear. You can barely hear it. The refrigerator running almost covers it up. Right, this is the top of my stairs, so just the hallway, the top of my stairs. You can hear like a faint Steve Smith type thing she's doing down there. So this corner actually sits right over my practice space. I can barely hear anything. I mean, I can hear a few of her Benny Greb type licks that she's doing there, but nothing. I mean, practically nothing. Hopefully this has answered a few of your questions about the super pads, demonstrated a little bit of how they work. If you have any more questions, I'm sure Aquarian would be happy to answer those. I put a link below to their website that you can go to and ask any questions you may have. Tune in on Sunday for another lesson, as well as on Monday and Wednesday for fresh uploads. Follow the link below, sign up for the email list, and get my free pack, 30 Days to Better Doubles. I promise it's a 30-day program, takes 25 to 30 minutes a day. Your double strokes will get better. While you're on the website, take a tour of the members area. If you're looking to see daily progress in your drumming, I promise you, I can help with that. See what all my drum lessons have to offer. Follow all these links to get social with me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or here on YouTube. But regardless of what you do, I'll see you here in the next video.